Hello, beautiful souls. I am Valeria Maritza at Healing Through You. I am an infinite being of light, and so are you. Today's Monday. The guys are coming in strong with the message of what will it take for you, for us, to believe that you are inherently worth it, that you are completely amazing in everything you do, that you are loved beyond what you can perceive right now. What will it take for you to trust in you? Every single person, every single one has a pull of something that they would like to do and or explore. So it's something within them. Some of them may never have shared this with anyone else, with any other humans. It's just their own thought, feeling inside. And then that feeling inside gets covered and buried by all of the negative talk that the ego feeds you, us. And what happens is that the more that we listen to the ego, the more that we listen to the negative talk, the more likely it is that we will never take a step towards those dreams, right? Have you ever had a conversation with someone and who's like really negative and really down and depressed, and you say, oh, you could do, and then you can have your suggestion, right? X, Y, Z. And they said, no, because... And then they have their answer. Oh, how about? And then you give your second suggestion. How about this? No, because, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? Someone who, no matter what the solution that you or anyone else ever offers them, gets met with a very fast no. And they don't even put the time to think about it. I'm moving a lot of energy here right on my throat. This is quite interesting as this message is coming through and flowing. They never give it a chance because the belief that they're not worth it, that they're not loved, that they're not good enough. That's a big one, right? Not good enough to even try it. Are so strong that they just bury in all and any suggestions that can go in the positive direction, right? And then when you do begin to take action, right? Action is the silencer of the ego. Action is the silencer of your ego, because you take action. And what happens? You prove yourself that the negative talk was wrong. You prove to yourself that it was easier than you had thought all of these days, weeks, months, years even. You prove to yourself that you could do it. All you need is a focus of the end result. Get excited here. Get excited as to what it is that is inside of you, that has been living inside of you for such a long time, and you haven't taken any action towards it because of the fear of failure, of the fear of not being good enough, of the fear of how. The how is none of your business. This comes up every single time with my guides, all the time. The how is none of our business. Our business is to dream the dream, focus on it, and begin to take action towards it without knowing of the how. Why? Because you don't really need to know how. The universe will provide the how. The universe will begin to bring those solutions to you without you even knowing that it was a solution that you needed. It is part of the trusting, right? So the guys are asking, what do you need? What do you need right now, today, Monday morning? What do you need in order to trust and believe in you? In order to trust and believe in yourself? in order to take that first step of action. First step of action, right? Last year, my first step of action towards becoming #1 best-selling author was to create an affirmation list of things that I wanted. That was my first step of action. I wrote it down. This is what I want. I would like to become an author. And right underneath that, it came, I would like to be a best-selling author. So that was my first action. I wrote it down. Second step of action, I read it out loud. I read this, and I had a list of over 150 things. I read my list of 150 things every single day, at any time in the day that I felt safe and secure to be able to speak this out loud, where no one was going to hear me and think I was crazy or judge on me. Most of the time, it was in my car while I was at car line waiting for my son to get out of school. So that's what I did. That was my second step of action. Third step of action happened when the universe started delivering me right in my inbox ways, this is the how, guys, ways that I could make my dream come true. I didn't know, have no idea how to do this. I mean, I knew I had to write something, but I had no idea how this was going to happen. I didn't worry about the how. I was only focusing on the dream and focusing on the end result, right? Becoming a best-selling author. I started receiving things on my inbox about how to become a best-selling author. It couldn't have been more clear, right? And then this was my third step of action, right? That was the third step of action that the universe delivered to me. It was delivered to me. Mine was to notice it and take action. So what action did I take? I wrote back. I inquired about it, right? And then I started seeing, like, does this fit me? Does this make sense for me, right? I wrote my chapter in that multi-author book within 1 month of setting my intention and putting my wish out there. It was done. The book didn't launch for several months later, but my part in the book was done. I had done it. I had taken action from nothing. From nothing. I had nothing written. That is how fast the universe can deliver to you when you take action and you begin to believe in yourself, right? You feed yourself with the enthusiasm and the awe of, like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just asked for this and here is an answer. Could this be? Wow, let me take action on that. Let me speak to somebody. Let me see if this is aligned with me. And of course it is, because it's given to you from your guides, from your higher self, from God, from your angels, from whomever it is that you work with. It is. And then you take action. You can't manifest what you want from the couch. You have to get up. You have to do something about it, right? This is how easy it is. So how much longer are you willing to wait on the sidelines? And look back. Look back at how long this dream of yours has been living within you. How long have you held this dream, this thought, this idea within you that you haven't shared with anyone? Think back right now. What is it? You know exactly what it is. You know. You may have accomplished 1,000 things, but you know there's still something there that wants to come out that's been living within you, and you have stopped yourself out of fear, right? And the fear is being fed again by the ego. So there's no judgment here. It's okay. The guys are asking you to look back how long it has been and then realize that today is the perfect day to take that first action step, whatever it is for you. Let's say you wanted to run a marathon and you never run. First step of action, maybe you want to take a walk around the block if you haven't even done that. Maybe you want to run around the block. Maybe you want to run for 30 seconds and see how that feels, right? Step of action, something towards your goal. And then other things will move forward and closer to you and reveal themselves to you so that you can see your dream begin to form. You begin to see the how. You don't have to worry about the how. The how reveals itself to you. You begin to see how it begins to form to guide you in the right direction. All right, so with that, I love you so much, sending you so much love. I hope this was helpful. If you liked it, please like it. If you enjoyed it, please write a review if you haven't already. Share it with your friends so that more people can find it, and subscribe. That is the best way to help us share these messages of love, of light, of encouragement with other people as well. So with that, I'm going to let you go, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.